Focus on vocabulary. Correspondence verbs. Answer the following question. What is the meaning of to follow up on in the sentence?
Well, we have a lot to follow up on, so let's get started.
A. To contact someone to check that an activity is complete. B. To walk behind someone. That's right. The correct answer is A. To contact someone to check that an activity is complete. When Sophia says, "We have a lot to follow up on," she wants to know if the previous jobs are ready. Which verb best describes what the people in the picture are doing? To hang up. To talk with. Correct. The answer is to talk with. These people are talking to one another. What is the best definition for the verb to touch base with in the following sentence? I touched base with the hotel manager about the room discount. A. To find a foundation for something. B. To talk to someone for a short time to ask or give them information. Correct. The answer is B. To talk to someone for a short time to ask or give them information. What is the best definition for the verb to update in the following sentence? Gabriella updated the plan for the conference. There is a new program now. A. To design something for the first time. B. To give or obtain the newest information. Correct. The answer is B. To give or obtain the newest information. In this context, Gabriella changed something from the original program and included new information. Answer the following question. In the sentence, Gabriella checked in with the guest speaker and they talked about the speech. The verb to check in with means to talk to someone to find or report new information. A. True. B. False. The answer is true. To check in with means to talk to someone to find or report new information. In this case, Gabriella talked to one of the conference speakers to know what he or she will talk about in the conference. What is the best definition for the verb to approve in the following sentence?
The National Human Resources Association approved our plan for this conference.
A. To accept as satisfactory. B. To offer suggestions about the best course of action. That is right. The answer is A. To accept as satisfactory. In this context, the Human Resources Association said the plan for the conference was okay. The verb that corresponds to option B is to advise. Which verb best describes this picture? A. To schedule. B. To arrange. Correct. The answer is B. to arrange. For example, we can say, the man arranged his papers alphabetically. To schedule means to make arrangements to do something at a certain time. Focus on grammar. Past simple, regular verbs. Listen to some examples from the interaction.
Did you ask the hotel management about the discount on hotel rooms for conference attendees?
Yes, I did. They offered a good discount for conference attendees to stay at the Star Hotel.
What else did you talk about with the hotel management?
We also planned the meal services for every day of the conference.
These are examples of past simple sentences that contain regular verbs. A regular verb has the ending ed when used in the past tense. We use the past simple when we want to talk about actions and situations in the past.
They offered a good discount. We also planned the meal services.
These two examples show how Sophia is telling Gabriella about the things that occurred before their follow-up meeting. For affirmative sentences in the past tense, we add ed to the base verb. I asked. You asked. She asked. He asked. It asked. We asked. They asked. For verbs that end in e, like arrive, prepare, reserve, arrange, schedule, receive, decide, and message, we only add d. For verbs that end in y, like clarify, we eliminate the y and add I, E, D. For verbs that end in the combination vowel plus consonant, we must double the last consonant and add ed. So plan becomes planned with double N. Listen to another dialogue.
Did you prepare and email the contracts?
I prepared the contracts, but I did not email them.
Did the hotel managers recommend good restaurants to have dinner?
No, they didn't recommend good restaurants.
Can you find examples of negative forms in the dialogue? Yes. I did not email them, and they didn't recommend good restaurants are examples of negative past tense sentences. When using the negative form of the past tense, we add the auxiliary did not before the main verb. The main verb does not take ed. I did not contact. You did not contact. She did not contact. He did not contact. We did not contact. They did not contact. Now let's practice the long and short versions of the negative form. Listen and repeat. I did not file. I didn't file. You did not research. You didn't research. He did not attend. He didn't attend. We did not decide. We didn't decide. They did not arrive. They didn't arrive. Listen to the examples from the interaction again.
Did you ask the hotel management about the discount on hotel rooms for conference attendees?
Yes, I did. They offered a good discount for conference attendees to stay at the Star Hotel.
Gabriella wants to know if the conference attendees can get a cheaper price for the hotel rooms. Gabriella's question is an example of how to form questions in the past tense. To ask questions in the past tense, we use the auxiliary did before the subject, and then we add the verb without ed. Now listen and repeat. Did I file the documents? Did you file the documents? Did she file the documents? Did he file the documents? Did it file the documents? Did we file the documents? Did they file the documents? Now, let's work with pronunciation. There are 3 different ways to pronounce the ed ending of regular verbs in the simple past. D, t, or id. D, for verbs that end in a voiced sound, n, g, v, z, b, and vowels. T, for verbs that end in a voiceless sound, p, k, f, g, sh, ch, and s. Id for verbs that end in a d and t sounds. A voiced sound is one that vibrates in your throat when you say it. A voiceless sound doesn't make your throat vibrate. Let's practice each sound now. Listen and repeat. D. Followed. Arrived. Brainstormed. Filed. Advised. Reserved. Arranged. Scheduled. Messaged. Clarified. Listen and repeat. T. Discussed. Cooked. Checked. Helped. Talked. Typed. Pushed. Researched. Touched. Worked. Listen and repeat. Id. recommended, commented, contacted, chatted, decided, texted, presented, updated, responded, chatted,